It's gonna be a recliner vlog today. It's like 5:30 in the afternoon on Thursday. I keep hearing Heidi snoring behind me. She's lying behind the recliner, and I just paused the TV and I got real quiet. I'm like, what's that noise? Then I realized it's her snoring. She must be passed out. Um, I was up uber late last night because I, like many others, was watching Game 7 of the World Series. Not the biggest sports nut, but I have loved. Oh, she's moving now. I've loved the Cubs since I was a kid because my dad was a Cubs fan, or is a Cubs fan. And so I was watching it with him last night. I got all the way to when I was going to the top of the 10th, and they went into the rain delay. I was so excited when they were up, and then when it got tied 6-6, I I, I thought I was gonna stroke out last night. Man, I was just freaking out. I'm like, we're gonna lose now. We're so gonna lose. We're gonna get this close and we're gonna lose. And then when they brought the tarps out, I'm like, I'm going to bed. I can't take it anymore. I don't know how long this rain delay is gonna be, but I can't take it. So I go to bed. I lay down, and about half an hour later, I toss and turn and toss and turned, and I grabbed my phone and I asked Siri, "What's the Cubs score?" And she said, it's 8-6, top of the 10th. I'm like, what the hell happened? So I'm yelling in the because dad's up watching. I'm like, what happened? What's going on? So I turned my TV on in my bedroom and watched the rest of the game and I was so excited. Then once it was over, I watched some of the celebration and stuff, and then I couldn't go to sleep because I was wired. I don't know what time I finally went to bed. Because honestly, I never thought I would see them win the World Series in my lifetime. But it happened! So, and my dad, he wants to get a hat, uh, a World Series Cubs hat, ball cap, at some point, because the Humper has 15 million hats. That's his most important decision of the day. What hat is he gonna wear today? Today he said he wishes his brother was still here because he was a big Cubs fan. So I swear, I was drained last night after watching the game. And because I was yelling at the TV and stuff. Dad's like, I didn't think you liked sports that well. I'm like, Dad, it's the Cubs, Game 7 in the World Series. Come on now. I was pretty radical last night. I couldn't take it. But I did, and we won. So, that's good. And I slept in today, as did Dad, because he stayed up late too. He went to go get a car today. He's glad they didn't have to go till noon. He goes, I'm glad we're not going till noon, because usually they get up and are on the road by 8 a.m. But Larry had a doctor's appointment at 11, so they're still gone now. They went up by Flint, Michigan to get a Terrain, a four-wheel drive Terrain. I guess it's like a 2015 with 10,000 miles on it, because somebody wanted an all-wheel drive Terrain. They've gone to pick up several other Terrains, but they've all been two-wheel drive and not all-wheel drive. But somebody wanted one. They just went and picked a Terrain up last week for a guy who bought one, a red one, because he wanted red. What else did they pick up last week? A pickup truck? No, they went twice last week. Dad and Bill Babs, because Larry had his daughter here, so he didn't get to go. But they're off today. Excuse me. Dad called me a little while ago and said, about 4 o'clock, I guess it was. He said, we're here, we're getting ready to head home. I should be home about 3 or so hours. But you never know with him and Larry. They can get lost real easily. So yeah. I was going to go to the Y today, but I didn't because Dad left. And I can't go by myself because I can't load my wheelchair in and out of the van myself. So I didn't go. Thursday's not a normal day for me anyway, but I was going to go today to make up for going to the zoo on Tuesday instead of the Y, but I'm just going to go in an hour early tomorrow and spend 3 hours in the pool instead of 2. So that's my plan now. That zoo we went to will be closing in a few weeks for the season because they close during the winter and then they'll open back up in April. And I want to go back when they're open and everything's in full swing and see it when everything's open. Like the cafe was closed now, and a lot of the little things were closed, and some of the animals were gone because the weather has gotten so cool. So it'll be nice to go see it when it's all open and all the animals are in all the enclosures the correct way. So that'll be fun. And I was looking on their website, and they have a thing called Adopted Animal where you can. The sloth isn't on there yet, but it's new, so maybe by next year they'll put the sloth on that. And they have levels of adoption things, and there's one level that says if you donate X amount, you get to meet the keeper and have a one-on-one with your animal. But I don't know, because the one amount that they told me about when I was in there was an astronomical amount, like we're talking like a 5-digit figure, astronomical amount. So for the breakfast outside of the sloth enclosure where you look through the glass and talk to the zookeeper and stuff and watch, I probably told you this, but that's $100 a person, minimum of 4 people, maximum of 8, I think. So I don't know. I might just have to go to Boston, Christine, and come see you. So yeah, I was catching up on shows now. I watched Criminal Minds. No, yeah, the Criminal Minds was a repeat, so I deleted it. This Is Us, which is a show I really am enjoying. And is the camera on this side? It's right there. Okay. It's so darn. Okay, it's so darn. I can't. It's so blended in. I can't see it. What else did I watch? Right now, I'm trying to watch some Harry's and Ellen because I have an astronomical amount of those on the DVR. I think the only thing left, like other show wise, I have a episode of Ash versus Evil Dead. So I'm pretty much well caught up on a lot of my show watching, except for talk shows. I don't know, this weekend, I think on Saturday, I'm going to talk Dad into going to a couple holiday bazaars. He does not know this yet, but we'll see. There's going to be one down the road at this lavender garden. One of our botanical places is sponsoring it, and they're going to have all kinds of stuff there. So I might go there and then go on down the road into the town next to us, and they're having one, but at 10:30, this barbecue guy is going to be there, so I might take that out for lunch there. And look around. Don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. I haven't even combed my hair today, can you tell? Yeah. It's one of those kind of days. Just chilling. Like a villain. Oh, yes, I am. Man. Any big plans for the weekend coming up? Tell me what you're gonna do. Tell me. Oh, yes. I've had several questions about the whole sticker project. Some of you new people have no idea what I'm talking about. That's aggravating to me because I wanted it done so long ago. But my cousin wants to do something to that toilet before stickers go on it. What? I don't know. He told me once, I can't remember. It's doing something to it. I don't know. But then when our season started, it went so quickly. Our season this year was crazy. And then the weeks that we might have been able to get together, it rained. So we couldn't do it because we had so many rainy weeks this season. So it just never got done. So I don't know what's going to happen. Next time I see him, I want to talk to him about it. I have them all sorted. They're back here They're right there in that box. I know as much as you do at this point. My cousin put pictures on Facebook. They went out. They were at the Grand Canyon this week. They went to the Hoover Dam. Yesterday they were at a big car show there in Vegas. I think they fly back tomorrow into Chicago, but I think they're going to stay the night with their daughter. So I'm glad he's getting some rest. I was out up at the shop yesterday, talked to our employee Tyler, dropped off the paychecks, asked how the week was going and how they were doing because it's just pretty much just him and Noah. We've laid one guy off. Our other guy's working at the nuke plant. One guy got let go, so we're just down to two main employees right now. But with this time of year, everything's just coming back and slowing down, so that's no biggie. And he's like, things were going pretty well. He said, so shockingly enough, Ronnie hasn't even called a whole lot, which is good, because when he goes on vacation, the first day or two he's fine, but then he starts thinking about what's happening, what's going on. I just want him to relax and kind of, unwind this week, you know. So hopefully he's doing that. And yeah, that's about all that's going on. But I'm going to shut up now and go back to watching Harry. I'm watching the Halloween show where he's dressed like a voodoo wizard from the bayou. But I will talk at you all later. Bye!